And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the mid-century Groundbreakers and the long ball beasts. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Greg Maddux. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And here it comes. Richie Ashburn leading off here as he looks at that one outside the zone.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a ball. And another ball. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's through there for a strike. The 3-1. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Next to hit, Duke Snyder.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
First pitch just misses.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
And a pitch. Now 1-1. And 1-2. Ashburn aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And now the DH, Stan Musial. In there for strike 1. To measure what a force Stan the Man was for the Cardinals, look at his first decade in the league. In those years, he won 3 MVP awards and finished second another 3 times. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
With Musial, it's the consistency that really sets him apart for me. He hit 300 or better in every one of his first 17 seasons in the bigs.
And the righty deals. And it's even up.
And I'll tell you, hitting 300 is hard enough to do over the course of 1 full season. To do it almost 20 straight seasons like Stan the Man did is just ridiculous.
Move over to first, try to keep him close. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. You talk about consistency from Musial. How about this? He had as many hits on the road, 1,815, as he did at home, 1,815. Cracks his bat and pops him off. And they get Musial for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 14, Larry Doby.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Larry Doby. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Maddox keeping an eye on him. Two outs. Just missing there. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Here's a 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Left-hand batter waits. And now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Righty to the plate. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now Lou Gehrig. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Next offering is fouled back. Right-hander kick steals. That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike.
Goes without saying, one of the biggest legends of the game here in Gehrig, probably the greatest first baseman of all time.
Next pitch is outside. Kicks and deals. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. Just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Now here is Ernie Banks. Throw to second, out at second. That ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip.
Ain't wanna be starting to die. They're all just trying to be.
Bottom of the first. Today's starting pitcher, Tom Seaver. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he's got such great discipline in between starts, taking care of himself, making sure he's lifting, his stamina stays high. He's a guy that wants to finish every start that he makes. Now, we know that's not quite possible, but he's well-conditioned to throw over 100 pitches effectively. I think if you're on the other side, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats, run that pitch count up, and perhaps get him out of the ball game early. He's kind of a rare pitcher in today's game. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Kicks and fires. And a big swing and a miss. Oh, 0-2 now. And that one in the air center field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting second, the second baseman, Chase Utley.
So digging in, Chase Utley. That one's in there, 0-1. To the right side. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third.
Runner on at first with one gone. Larry Walker getting ready to hit. Over to first, and he's safe. And that's in there for strike one. Now move to first. Utley dives back in safely. Utley leads off first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ashburn makes the play, and there's two down.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Chipper.
Man at first, Chipper Jones digs in now. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Two-0. And ball four, two aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
The designated hitter.
So first and second with two outs. Stepping in, Ryan Howard. This guy has turned into a beast. First offering misses the mark. And the 1-0. Liner snagged at first. We move on to inning number 2 here in Manhattan. Groundbreakers lead it 2-0. Top of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ernie Banks.
For the Groundbreakers.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. He swings and fouls one off.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Ernie's part of an exclusive club, one of just a handful of guys to win back-to-back MVP awards. And now it's even up. The wide to kick the pitch. And downstairs. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a swing and a miss. One away.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Bill Mazeroski watches that one for a strike, standing in here with one down. The 0-1. Ball one there. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
And a count 1-2. The pitch. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Out to short. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench, the next to hit, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So 2 down now, and here is Eddie Matthews. Good contact guy, good defender. First offering, and it just misses. The pitch.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the guys in this lineup.
And the pitch. And that one fouled off. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Jones under it. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. Down to the bottom of the second. The Groundbreakers out in front here, 2-0. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Jim Thome.
Leading off for the Beat, the first baseman, Jim Thome.
Seaver back to work. Good eye right there.
Count 1-0.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Garrett makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Grady Sizemore.
So up next, Grady Sizemore. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Righty delivers. And now 2-0. The wind of the pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up. This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Joe Mauer in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next one is off the plate. Now 2-0. The pitch. Hard hit left side. In time to Gehrig. And that ends the inning. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's a lead for the mid-century era. 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Richie Ashburn. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The 0-1. A little bit low.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And one away in the top of the 3rd.
Snyder.
Now the number 2 hitter, Duke Snyder.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to 3rd. No swing, he held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Next pitch is popped up. Utley gets under it. Puts the squeeze on it. 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Stan Musial.
So now the DH spot, Stan Musial. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and it bangs up against the wall. Now around second, going for 3rd. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Larry Goldie.
Two outs with a man at 3rd. Now it's the right fielder, Larry Doby. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses the mark. Just missed.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
The 2-1. And now 2-2. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Musial on third with 2 out. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Here's a big power threat. Lou Gehrig. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That one is absolutely belted. On the warning track, and hauls it in. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Groundbreakers lead it 2-0. As we go to the last of the third. And the batter now, Curtis Granderson.
The center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Seaver back to work. There's the strike. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The wind and the pitch. Way high with that one. Now 1-2. And down on strikes. And 1 away.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And the batter now, Jimmy Rollins. Hard hit right side. Garrett steps on the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Now batting, second baseman, Utley.
2 outs, base is empty. Chase Utley will hit next. Chopper right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. That ends the frame. 3 innings complete. The Groundbreakers lead this one 2-0. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Ernie Banks.
The shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Here comes a pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Banks checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and he held up. And a pitch. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Two down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into
The second baseman,
the hands of the pitcher.
Bill Mazeroski.
Here's the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski. Grounded out his first time. Up the middle, and it gets by him.
Now
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now the catcher up to hit, Johnny Bench. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I think if you ask most baseball fans, their vote for greatest catcher of all time would be this man right here, Johnny Bench.
Mazeroski, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. On the ground to short. There's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's a lead for the mid-century era. 2-0. And welcome back. Bottom four. And now the right fielder, Larry Walker.
For the beat, the right fielder, Larry
And here it comes.
Walker.
And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Chipper Jones now at the plate. He reached on a walk his first time. Hit on the ground to the right side. Garrett takes it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Up next for the beat, the designated hitter, Ryan.
Next is the designated hitter, Ryan Howard. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And now 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The count 2-1. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. The wind of the pitch. And he walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jim Thome. In there for strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Here's the 0-2.
Oh, that's too high.
Good purpose pitch right there, trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and that's the 3rd out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and mess, and you walk off the field.
New inning getting started. And now here is Eddie Matthews.
Leading off for the Groundbreakers, the 3rd baseman, Eddie Matthews.
The right-hander back to work. And that misses off the outside edge. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-1. The pitch. Bounce to the right side. Tomey takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
So the batting order turns over, and now Richie Ashburn. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strike.
And there's a strike. One now. In the air, left field, and there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
One gone, runner at first. Duke Snyder getting ready to hit. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. And the righty deals.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And the right-hander deals. That pitch in for a strike. That is strike 2. In the dirt, but kept close.
The batter, number 6.
Next to hit, Stan Musial.
Stan Musial.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Ashburn off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 3. Home half of the 5th coming up. Groundbreakers lead it 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's a speed threat. Grady Sizemore. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Right through there for a strike. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
That hits the dirt. 1-2 to count. The pitch.
2-2 to count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 away. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way.
Up next,
but that time, a little anxious.
Joe Mauer.
Here's the speedy catcher, Joe Mauer. Grounded out his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Next pitch is popped up. Garrett under it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Curtis Granderson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Righty to the plate. Gets him to chase after that one.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Next offering in the dirt. Ball 1. Good eye right there. Next offering is in the dirt. And he deals. That's to third. On the run, throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here at the ballpark, and here is Larry Doby.
Leading off for the Groundbreakers, the right fielder, number 14, Larry Doby.
Maddox back to work. Way outside. And it's 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Cliff Lee getting loose out there. Smoltz, the right-hander, also getting loose. And a pitch. Foul ball. And a 1-1. That one drifts inside. Kicks and deals. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. Swings and misses. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. And Gehrig hit cleanup for that famed Murderers Row lineup as the Yankees were rolling off one World Series title after another. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Gehrig hit behind Babe Ruth in those Murderers Row days. They both have tons of power, but their home runs had much different trajectories.
Fly ball to right. Walker settles underneath it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Now here is Ernie Banks. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Groundbreakers lead this one 2-0. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
For the Beast, the shortstop,
The wind of the pitch.
Rollins.
Grounded to Ernie. Slings it across. One up, one down.
Now back, second baseman. Utley.
Now it's the second baseman, Chase Utley. 1 for 2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
First offering misses the mark.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
On the ground. Banks to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Larry Walker.
Now it's the power speed combo. Larry Walker. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. On a line, base hit.
Now
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. Kickoff move to first, and he just got his hand in there. First offering, and it just misses. Walker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there, because he just let the fastball go by.
Pickoff throw. Walker back on a dive. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. There's the strike at the knees.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Two now. And that just misses.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Righty delivers. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Three-two. Got him looking. That's the 3rd out. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Cliff Lee. And he'll do his best to keep this close. And now, Bill Mazeroski.
Leading off for the Groundbreakers, the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. Strike 2.
0-2.
Here comes the pitch.
Ball in.
Off the plate, 2-2. Now fly ball to right center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench, the next to hit. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, the third
Eddie
baseman,
Matthews digs
Eddie
in now.
Matthews.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. At the belt and fires. And that skips in the dirt.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering misses. 3-0.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Down. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Richie Ashburn.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
To short, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's some real power at the plate. Ryan Howard.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
The wind and the pitch. Now one missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Whitey Ford up and loosening in the pen. Mathewson warming up as well. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. There's the strike. And a pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Chases that one out of the zone. Now 1 away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Jim Thome now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's downstairs and outside. That one pushed foul. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a ball. Payoff pitch. The punch out there. 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Grady Sizemore. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a miss.
All game long, he's really done a great job of keeping these hitters guessing. You've got to play with that front foot. He's done exactly that, keeping them off balance.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. 2 outs.
I got to count 2 and 2.
That's down and in. So now 3 and 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you executed. Just a long strike.
Got him. That ends the inning. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's a lead for the mid-century era, 2-0. Welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Duke Snider.
Leading off for the Groundbreakers, the center fielder, number 4, Duke Snider.
And a pitch. Popped in the air, left field. Snider out in the play. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter.
At the plate, Stan Musial. First offering misses the mark. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Houston Street preparing to come on if needed. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that one is in for a strike. And a pitch. And that's outside.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Stays alive. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And he deals. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Grabs it on the run. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Larry Doby.
Doby in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Left-hand batter waits. This to center field. Granderson makes the catch, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's going to be Joe Mauer.
Leading off for the Beast, the catcher, Joe
The pitch.
Mauer.
Ball 1, no strikes. There's a strike. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
No outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. In there for strike 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. Strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Bullpen activity starting up now. Raleigh Fingers, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Tying run at the plate. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Mauer gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Left field. Ashburn gliding back. And it's off the wall. Across is the runner from first. And they trail by 1. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tom Seaver out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. Pitching change here. Whitey Ford. He'll try to strand the runner at second. So digging in, Jimmy Rollins.
Now batting, shortstop, Jimmy.
And first offering is fouled off. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Now the 0-1. Just missed.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Here's a 1-1. This one in the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. The 2-1. Smash to the left side. In time to Gehrig. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Beast, The second baseman,
And now Chase Utley, 1 for 3.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
That one lifted to left. Ashburn pulls it down. Out. Number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Larry.
Digging in, Larry Walker. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
And a pitch. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. In the air out towards right center. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back. Leading off, Lou Gehrig.
Leading off for the Groundbreakers, the first baseman, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
Lee back to work. Into center and a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man,
Now
there are
batting,
a lot of hits
the
there.
shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Now it's the shortstop, Ernie Banks. It's softly on the ground left side. Fires to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Now batting, second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Foul ball there. Going to count 1 and 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And now the count is even. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering is down low. The pitch. And fouled off. And a foul ball. And now the lefty. In the air right field. Walker makes the catch, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Groundbreakers lead it 2-1. Raleigh Fingers will take over here, trying to protect this lead. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the bottom of the 9th. Down the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Third baseman, Chipper Jones.
The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. So he made him pay for that one, and they tie it up. It's 2-2.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if you got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
The batter, number
And
6,
here is Ryan Howard.
designated hitter,
First pitch, and he just misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And the right-hander deals. Movement in the bullpen. Bob Feller, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The wind to kick the 2-0. There's the strike. That's in there. 2-2 now.
Well, notice they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
Pitch misses. Counts full. 3-2. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly what the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Snyder racing to the right. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
number 7,
Jim Thome will hit next.
Vizio. The first baseman, number
And that's in there for strike 1.
Jim Thome.
Right-handed reliever. Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Man at second. Stays alive. Got him. One gone here.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And stepping in is the speedy Grady Sizemore. And the first offering is not close. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw. Got him. What a laser from Johnny Bench. So now 1-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the righty deals.
I got to count 2-2.
Got him. And that is that. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You've been here wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop asking me 21 questions, going back and forth and playing.
Welcome back. We're in extras here. Here's the catcher, Johnny Bench.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a swing and a miss. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Substitution now at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Luis Aparicio. Here's the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, you can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And first offering is fouled off.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Next pitch misses. 1-1. Swings, and this one's flared. That's a hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. In there. He scores. It's 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 1 out. Duke Snyder, the next to hit. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. On the ground to the left. And that's a base hit. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Joe Nathan on the pitch here. It's his job to keep his team in the game. Now at the plate, Stan Musial. He gets a shot right here against the righty, and he is elite against right-handed pitching. The contact, the average, and delivers the slug. Kicks and fires. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Kicks and deals. Ashburn on third. Snyder over at first with 1 away. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 7-2.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
1 out, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Larry Doby. He's already homered here in this one.
Doby.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. Now 2 out.
The first baseman, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. In there, and it's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Center field. Granderson makes the catch, and that'll do it. But not before 5 cross the plate. With the big blow being this 3-run homer. It's 7-2. Wagner into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Also entering the game, Brooks Robinson. He'll play second. On to the bottom of the 10th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joe Mauer.
Leading off for the Beast, the catcher, Joe Mauer.
And the right-hander back to work. And a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Bob Feller up and throwing. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground, right side, dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Juan Marichal gets handed the rock out of the pen, and a healthy-sized lead for him to go to work with. Minnie Minoso now in the game as he takes over at third.
Minnie Minoso.
And now here's the speed threat, outfielder Curtis Granderson. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Sizemore at third. Mauer at first with no outs. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So up next, Jimmy Rollins. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Fought off foul. Righty delivers. High in the air, out to right. Doby, long run into the gap. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 7-3.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
So 2 down now, and here is Chase Utley. And that one wrapped foul. The pitch. Off the mark there. And it's a ball and a strike. Good eye in that spot. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambu. Thanks for joining us.
Subwoofer bouncing like a trampoline. Glass shake when I roll past the scene. Candy apple paint dripping classic green. Everybody eating, you can ask the team. Fast and mean, speakers bumping, tags is clean. Keep me something on bad to poke on. Bass hit like an earthquake. Just hold on.